Okay, Google Earthers, you've decided to take the challenge, and I just wanted to go over a couple of things and have a video that could help you guide you with some of the main things that you'll need to be able to do. I'm going to use Portland as the example since that has been my example city for the slideshow, and you got to make sure that on the left in the layer section your borders and labels are on, and you can also turn 3D buildings on as well. It's going to help you get better pictures later. Okay, defining vocabulary. One of the things about most cities is you'll find is that they're not just one city. There's a metropolitan area, and that means that there's more than one city involved. Hillsborough, Beaverton, Portland, Gresham. These are all cities, and if you get closer, you'll see that there's other cities as well marked in red. If you need to get information about the city, you can click on the red dot. It will pop up, and you'll find the population of most American cities. I'm not sure if you'll find all of them around the world, but give it a shot. You'll also see latitude, longitude lines down at the bottom. You'll also see elevation as well, and that's how you'll find information for one of the slides. Your metropolitan area is divided into 3 of the vocabulary terms that we learned in Chapter 5. One of them is the urban core. The urban core is the densest area you can see, and that's going to be a little different for everybody. One time I looked at Portland and I thought this was the urban core, and then now that I look at it, I see that maybe if you extend across the Willamette River, that this area is the urban core. You've got manufacturing and business areas right here. You've got all kinds of high-rises right here. At any time, if you want to take a picture, there's all kinds of ways that you can do that. You zoom in. I have 3D buildings on right now, so I get a little bit of texture. There's sunlight that you can play around with. Have fun taking your pictures. Make it a good picture, something that's going to be real demonstrative of the city that you have. But basically what you want to do is you want to measure these areas. Oops, that was a little too close there. You want to measure these areas, and I'm not going to check the measurements except that I would like you to give it your best shot. So if you think that this area, and again I'm using the ruler tool, this area right here is 2.3 miles. If that's your width of the urban core, then go for it. Use that as your number. But your urban core is one area that you want to measure using the ruler. You also want to look at your city/metropolitan area in a broader way, looking at the urban sprawl. And the urban sprawl is the area where you're going to see a lot of housing developments. And right here in the western area of Portland, you can see that on this side is the rural area, and on this side is the urban area. So again, I'm not going to check every city that you do, but make a good measurement. You could measure from Hillsborough to Gresham and the Columbia River down to probably Tualatin. And then you're going to look at the rural area. And a lot of times rural areas, like this area right here, all the way around Washington County and Multnomah County, that's going to spill into Salem. So your best guess is going to be to try and measure where you've centered on, and the center is going to be your main city and your main urban core. That's everything that you need to get started. I'm not going to give any tutorials on PowerPoint because if you've chosen to do this, you have some sort of PowerPoint slideshow presentation software that you're going to bring it together to. Just remember to email it to me or bring it on a keychain drive to class. That is your evidence that you understand Chapter 5. It's good for criterion A, B, C, and D because you are showing me knowledge by using the vocabulary terms correctly. You get the concept of urban sprawl, and you're showing me a lot of skill with using Google Earth to get this information. And by organizing and presenting it in a PowerPoint, it's something that you can easily present. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope this has been helpful. Thanks.